put on the rundown of something about Deshaun Watson, like working out.
In my defense, I wanted to do Guardians.
And at first I was like, friggin' Anthony, what is he doing? I said to my wife, look at what Anthony did in this rundown. Putting Deshaun, making me talk about Deshaun. And then I was like, okay, this will be good because I can crap on Deshaun Watson. So I changed my mind. First of all, why, if you're Deshaun Watson, are you putting out pictures of you getting engaged?
What do you mean?
Yeah, he got engaged. Good for
What are you
him.
talking
Congrats
about?
to Deshaun.
He is an alleged serial abuser of women.
And his fiance
Nobody
doesn't
wants to
care.
see that. His fiance's an idiot for being with him.
Wow.
Well,
I mean,
nah, come on, Bull. Come on.
Are you going too far?
if you knew
If you love someone, you love someone.
going
he's
too far.
allegedly sexually abused 26 women.
I'm not like giving him a pass for that,
The
but if
key
she's
word-
okay
What
with
is-
it, she's
the key
okay.
She's
word-
with it.
okay
Yeah,
with it.
what is
What normal person would be okay with that?
People write love letters to Ted Bundy in jail.
Those people are idiots too.
Listen, you love the heart wants what it
Oh,
wants.
my
or
God.
wants. I think that's like a
Okay,
Taylor Swift
well, I'm
song.
sure it'll end well. Good for him. I don't care. I don't
People
give a
can't be
rat's ass about
happy.
it.
People can't be
And
happy.
why are the Browns letting he's working out as if he's never going to play again? If he ever takes the field for the Browns again, then Andrew Berry must immediately and Kevin Stefanski must immediately go to the doctor and have their heads examined because that would be the dumbest thing ever. Nobody wants Deshaun Watson to play. He is shot. He is done. I apologize for being excited when the Browns traded for him. In fact, I think today's the anniversary, isn't it? Or yesterday?
It was March 18th, so yesterday.
Yesterday was the 3-year anniversary. I went bananas. I was beyond excited about Deshaun Watson. And I'm an idiot, and so is everybody else that got excited. We all got it wrong. The guy's an absolute bum. He couldn't. That's an insult to bums to call him a bum.
Ooh.
And he beyond. Come on! He's been here for 3 years. He has the worst contract in the history of football. What are you talking about? He has destroyed the franchise. Destroyed. He is horrible at football. We were laughing at Jay's obsession with Will Howard. We know Will Howard's going to stink, but even he's better than Deshaun Watson.
Easy.
He's going to be nothing in the NFL, and you know this.
Oh my God.
Jay's insane, and even he's going to be better than Deshaun Watson.
Wait, are you upset that the Cubs lost or
I
something?
am. Nah, I mean, I am, but that has nothing to do with this.
Night.
Bull said he
You
got
ain't
a bad-
saying one positive thing all day.
What am I supposed to say
He got
positive
a
about
bad night's
Deshaun
sleep.
Watson?
I have a positive.
Good.
He's wearing
Wait a
his-
second. Hold on a second. I was the one saying no big deal about the Cavs while you guys were complaining
Well,
and
he
being worried.
said
So
he
don't
wasn't
tell
worried
me I've been
either.
negative.
I didn't complain.
I'm 100% positive
No,
about
I
the
did not
Cavs.
complain. No, do not put me in that.
Who was the most positive about the Cavs?
Here's my
Wait a
thing.
second. Who was the most positive? Don't tell me I'm being
You said the
negative.
regular season doesn't matter, so yeah, you're
Who's
dumb.
the most positive about the Cavs? Me. Who said that stadium looks amazing? Me. I don't want the fans to have to pay for
Wait a
it.
minute.
What is wrong with that?
You started off the stadium by saying all the negative stuff.
All the
and
negative.
then came back and said
Yeah.
it was good.
Because I don't want the fans to have to pay
I
for it. What's wrong with
understand,
that?
But it's still like, why couldn't you say it looks nice, then went into
Yeah.
the negatives? Why
Whatever.
Did you, why
And then
did
I'm
you
being
reverse?
Presentation matters.
And now I'm being negative about Deshaun Watson, who is the worst acquisition in the history of professional sports, and I'm being too negative?
Okay, well, here-
How positive can I be
here's-
about I'm supposed to get excited to see Deshaun Watson working out?
No,
Who on
no,
earth
no,
would
no,
get
no,
excited
no,
about
no,
that?
No. Here, okay, let me take a
Go
step back.
ahead.
Take
All
a
right,
deep
let's calm
breath.
down.
Take a sip of
Let's
water.
all calm down.
Take a sip of water.
Calm down now.
But that was good, by the way. That was good. We needed that. When I saw the reaction, I didn't see when Deshaun initially posted the video. I saw the reaction. I saw people getting very excited about Deshaun posting this video and the comeback season loading. And
No, people
for
did not get excited.
I swear, I'll show you tweets. People saying everyone who counted out Watson for 2025.
Oh, my God.
The reality is, seeing that video did not change a single ounce of my mind on whether or not Deshaun Watson will play again in 2025 or ever again in the Cleveland Browns uniform. That video did nothing. I did think, however, Deshaun's in a complete lose-lose situation with everything he does from here on out. So if Deshaun Watson, who retore his Achilles, posted another TikTok video, what would have happened? He would have been eviscerated online.
No, he wouldn't. As long as he was wearing the boot.
He would have been eviscerated online.
You see, he was wearing the boot in
was
that
wearing the
workout
boot.
video.
He posted a workout video. People who don't like Deshaun.
Even more damning that he wasn't wearing it when he got
Real
re-injured.
quick, do you guys want to show the video so people who
Sure.
haven't seen it?
Yeah,
we have
do.
it ready.
Play the video.
Sure.
Yeah, play the video.
We like. I gotta breathe real deep when I catch an attitude. I got a whole other level that I can tap into.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Max
this
said
music.
they only bless when they attach
I'm
to
even
you.
more
The
annoyed
only
with the
damn
music
beats is
playing.
whatever beats I've been rapping to.
At the end of the day, like, I gotta understand too, like, my name, my presence is bigger than what people actually see.
And the product is still the best though. It's
name
only
and
good in my
presence
city because I
is
said
bigger
so.
than what people see.
Just a 50th statement, I had to Copperfield like presto. Hold on, but
You know, for me, I wanted to be genuine because everything that I lived about always been genuine. Like, I've always dreamed of just serving others and just bringing grit, like, or energy around folks. I'm a big energy person.
the stage. 3 forum shows, but I play staples today. The neighborhood is smoky, I'll stay safe in this place. Drizzy about to drop, the game is in disarray. I tell you, hear me out, but we both know end of the day. Your is pressing play, your nanny is pressing play.
You know, in a sense, you can't take it personal. I kind of learned that, but I think naturally we kind of do that as humans, trying to take, you know, other people's opinions personal. It goes back to people don't understand me, they don't know. So, you know, when they don't understand or know something, they kind of try to speak on it.
3 years, I can't be around it you mingling with. I can't fly if I can sit on the wing of that. Try to pay it less mind. They've been keeping tabs on me like I'm paying next time. I think I sense a little fear from the other side. White vans parked across the street, real subtle guys.
I'm glad he had time for his choreographed workout video. Good for him.
So,
It's
all right,
just
so-
funny to watch
Yeah.
you just steam
Yeah.
and watch it.
But back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
If he posts a TikTok video of him not rehabbing, everyone goes
Doing some stupid
Deshaun
dance."
doesn't care. He's not working hard to get back. He posts a video of him rehabbing, and
Yeah.
people immediately go, either "Who cares? You're the worst quarterback we've ever seen.
Yeah.
You're not going to play again. Why are you doing this?"
Yeah.
Or, "Oh, this means he's coming back immediately." So what is Deshaun supposed to do in these
Nothing.
situations?
Why are you posting videos?
Which,
I mean, he can.
which brought me to my
I'm
next thought.
just, you know, whatever. He has the right to do whatever he wants.
He's rehabbing from injury. He should
Good
be
for
doing
him.
that.
It's a
But it brought
I just don't give
it
a
brought me to
crap.
my last thought.
Yeah.
So this was recorded last week.
Yeah.
He was in town for the Russell Wilson visit.
Yeah.
I don't know how frequently he's been in Berea versus in Miami rehabbing. All we know is Barry said he's been going back and forth. We do know he was in Berea the day Russell Wilson was in town. Did he fly up here to record that video? Like, was the only reason he was up here? And I don't know, I'm
Yeah, I don't
asking,
know.
but like,
I mean, that was clearly
That was-
like produced.
yes.
That wasn't just like a spur of the moment.
no.
I'm going to take a video here. That was a whole production.
It is.
So was he just in Berea that day
I
by
don't know.
nature?
I
to
think that's
record?
reasonable to believe.
I have no
So-
idea.
It's just so phony.
Wait
It's
a
just
minute.
such
So-
phony
so-
crap.
so-
But I feel bad for him because what the hell is he supposed to
Why
do?
do you feel bad for him? He's brought this all on himself.
Because he's a human.
Wait a minute. Listen. Hold on. Let me bring some context to all of this. Okay?
Yeah.
So as an athlete, you know, there's athletes that do these things. Every offseason you see athletes going out and do workout videos. They get with these trainers, they produce these content, blah, 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 and they post it just to let people know, hey, I'm working. Now in Deshaun's case, obviously he's not, it's not like he's deaf. He hears everything. He's not blind. He sees everything.
He said it.
Yeah,
He said it. It's-
clearly.
I got to stop taking things personally.
Clearly.
He admitted it.
And I think
Well, but he's going to still keep.
I think for him, he's in the he's realized that I'm in a situation where no matter what I do, which is what you're saying, no matter what I do, there's always going to be a negative connotation to everything.
correct, yes.
Because of the things that's happened in his life over the past
Things he's
whatever.
accused of.
Correct.
And his terrible play on the field.
Correct. And for him, I think this is his way of saying, like, he's trying to stay locked in because everybody's like, oh, he's never going to play for the Browns, nor is he ever going to play in the football league, National Football League again. And I think for him, this is his motivation to be like, I'm still working, I'm coming back. Like, I'm going to play. Whether it's with the Browns, whether it's with anybody, I'm going to play. And this is just him putting that type of message out, is that people are counting me out, I'm not done, I'm coming back. Because, believe it or not, he still has fans that root for him. Obviously, you got comeback season. So for him, and this is a thing that a lot of athletes got to get to. You get to a point for so much of your career, it's I'm about to prove you wrong. I'm going to prove you wrong. And then you get to a point where it's like, that's not, I don't care about that no more. I care about the people. I'm trying to prove some people right. The people that stuck with him through all of this, that still has his back, that still wants him to do well, I think now he's trying to prove them right. And I think that's what this video is to ensure those people, however, whatever percentage of the fans that do agree and like him and roots for him, this video is to appeal to them.
That's correct.
That's what I think.
You're right. He doesn't care about me and
Correct. Yeah.
I mean, he cares
because
he's still affected by it.
He
but
knows that what you're saying is
Yeah.
what the average person that heard his
Right.
situation is going to say.
That's fair. That's a great point by you, Tyvis. Do you think he's ever going to play in the NFL?
I think
Yeah.
somebody would take a flyer on him.
I think he's going to try.
Yeah, I think he's definitely going to try, and I think that somebody's going to take a flyer on him.
Do you think it'll be Cleveland? Will he play another snap as a Cleveland Brown? My gut tells me no.
I mean, my gut tells me no. I think if he wanted to take another snap from Cleveland, he would have to literally say, like, change his style of play. It would have to be Kevin's way.
But not
That's the only way it'll work.
Not just that, but if they draft a quarterback at 2, they're handing the keys to the franchise to
right.
said quarterback.
I agree.
Yeah.
And that is, if nothing else, an indication of we are officially moving on from the Deshaun era. You can't have – I don't think you can. Maybe Andrew Berry disagrees. I don't think you could have Deshaun Watson looming over a rookie quarterback when you have officially handed the keys to the franchise to him. If they draft Shador, this is Shador's team.
But what if I understand that, and I think that the way we talked about how they went about last offseason where it was all about the support. And I'm not saying he's coming back to play for the Browns or anything, but I don't know what he's like in a competitive role anymore. Like, I want to see whether he beats the rookie. I say they did draft Shador, and next year, Deshaun comes back and they decide to keep him on the roster. I would love to see those two go at it for the number 1 position to see, because it's not like he's going to come back and be like, oh, I'm just going to be the backup for a year. Like, I don't think that's his mindset. So it would be nice to see what it's like to put him in a competitive environment. Maybe that's the key that could, quote unquote, bring him back. I'm not saying it's there or not, but I'm just saying it could, quote unquote, potentially bring him back to being a guy again. Who knows?
By the way, for the record, I haven't forgotten about you either, Justin Tucker. If I were your wife, I'd divorce you right now. But number 2,
Well said.
I'll be stunned if Deshaun Watson ever plays a game in the NFL again, because
I wouldn't be stunned, but
the only chance to me is him playing for the Browns. That's the only chance because he's already here. If you're another team, you've seen he hasn't played well since 2000
Yeah.
or
2020.
Yeah, 2020
yeah
season.
2020. I don't know, like
2000, boy.
2020.
That boy better
the
than
last
Brady.
time he played at a high level was 2020. So that's a minimum of 5 years ago by the time. If you were another team, let's say the Browns cut him after the 25 season, and you're another team and you're like, maybe there's a small chance we could find magic with Watson. Why would you take that chance with all the backlash you're going to get for the offense?
Because it's removed.
It won't be.
I understand that, but like we moving like years away from it.
I hear you,
So
but-
like more people is like it's never gonna be forgotten. But
Yeah.
like more people is like.
But the juice has to be worth the squeeze. If
I
you're
agree.
good, you can get away with anything.
I agree.
It's the backup quarter. If he was an elite player, none of this stuff matters.
It was the whole Tim Tebow thing
Yeah.
on a totally different way. Like Tim Tebow, not for his,
It was the
his
circus
fault,
he brought.
and he did nothing wrong, but he was a distraction, and teams were like, he's a backup quarterback. Why do I need this distraction? I don't want to do this. Obviously, Deshaun Watson at his best is way, 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 way better than Tim Tebow, but still.
I think it would. Listen, it's not. I think that in his situation he would be brought in for a tryout with a team. It's not like he's gonna go visit like Russell Wilson. I'm gonna go visit this team. I ain't got to work out. No.
Right.
Teams, if you're going to try to apply for another team to play for another team, I need to see you through a workout. And if he impresses in the workout, like that's when you had that conversation. Now, if you see Deshaun Watson got cut by the Browns and he's working out for the Cowboys, Dolphins, and all that, and nothing comes of it, then you know what it is.
I think he's going to be Trevor Bauer, where teams are just like, he ain't.
No, I think they will bring him in for.
And by the way, Trevor Bauer, his last, is still, in terms of talent, I trust Trevor Bauer, who I can't stand. I think he's despicable, more than I trust Deshaun Watson at this point.
You mentioned something a second ago. I'll use Shador as an example. They draft Shador at 2. Whenever Watson comes back, whether it's end of this season, midway, and he's in a competition or to beat out Shador standards next year, just using those two as his name, that doesn't say good things about the quarterback the Browns drafted.
if you
If you draft a guy at 2 and then a guy who is coming off a 2 torn Achilles, a shoulder injury we haven't seen, and hasn't played at a high level since 2020, and comes in and then beats out your rookie quarterback in a competition.
It'd be a shame.
That would be a gigantic
and
mess.
on top of that, a guy that
is now at the last year of his contract.
that's at the last year of his contract and don't necessarily like the offense that's being
and you're going to
ran.
kill your rookie's confidence. Like I
listen
can't
to
see
this
how that happens.
conversation you're having right now.
Yeah, this is La La
Are you
Land.
really seriously having a conversation?
Well, he brought. I
this?
wanted to mention.
About that, we
got
gotta listen here.
Yeah.
We like to get all avenues. I like to go down all
speak out.
avenues. I'm not saying who's right or wrong in this.
Yeah.
I'm just putting out different opinions of different avenues that possibly could happen. I do think that he will. I don't know if he will play for the Browns again. I just said that. I said that
Yeah.
I do think he will get some workouts if he gets cut by the Browns. And I think we'll see what happens from there. I'm not necessarily saying he will get picked up or not. If he goes out there and the arm looks good, he looks mobile, he's making throws, I think a team would be like, you know what, let's sign you for a preseason. Let me let you go through preseason and camp. Let me see how you do in these preseason games. And if you went out the backup or the starter, all right, we got us something. If not, it's not like you're going to be paying them a lot of money.
Yeah, listen, anything's possible. I don't think it's going to happen.
I mean, it might not.
I don't think he's ever going to play for the
It
Browns.
might not.
I'll die on that hill. I don't think he ever plays
I think
for
the Browns are the only chance, and I think that's like less than 1%. So,